You know that feeling when you're sitting perfectly still, doing nothing, and suddenly you feel off? Not sad, not angry, just empty. You pull out your phone, you put on music, or watch a motivational video, yet nothing shifts. You're left wondering why you can't just feel okay for no reason. There is a biological reason for this. The human brain evolved to prioritize survival, which means it is wired to react fast to potential threats. Interrupting this survival reaction takes about 15 seconds. By understanding the biology of the response, you can pull yourself into a better state without relying on positive thinking. Shifting a mood involves targeting specific physical and mental circuits within your nervous system to change how your brain perceives its environment. Your brain continuously monitors physical cues to calibrate its emotional state. It looks to your body to decide if you should feel stressed or relaxed. Try this right now. Gently raise your eyebrows. Let your jaw drop and relax. Now let the corners of your mouth lift into a soft smile. Just hold that posture for exactly 15 seconds. This specific facial posture sends a signal to your brain that you are safe. When the brain registers safety, it suppresses stress chemicals and allows feel-good neurotransmitters to flow. Typical advice suggests waiting for a happy emotion to trigger a smile, but the biology works in reverse. Your brain reacts to physical cues much faster than it processes complex thoughts. Once you change the physical signal, the emotion follows. Physical cues have limits, especially when your mind is racing. When you are replaying problems or jumping into the future with anxiety, your brain remains stuck in a reactive mode. For a mental reset, explicitly label the negative emotion you are feeling. Silently tell yourself, "I am feeling overwhelmed," or "I am feeling irritated." This process forces brain activity to shift from the reactive emotional center toward the logical center. This transfer of power turns you into an observer of your anxiety. It's the difference between standing outside in a storm and watching it from inside a house. Labeling the emotion halts the panic loop. You don't need to analyze the feeling or solve the underlying problem to see a biological shift. The final technique connects directly to the brain's chemical reward system. Many believe the brain requires a major success or a significant life improvement to release happiness chemicals. In reality, your brain releases dopamine whenever it detects forward progress. This creates what we call a micro-win. Right now, execute a tiny physical task. Straighten your posture. Take one slow, deliberate breath. Drink a sip of water. These actions take under 15 seconds, but the dopamine release begins immediately. We often wait for motivation before taking action, but the biology demands the opposite. Action comes first, because progress generates the dopamine that allows motivation to follow. These three independent tools combine into a single response sequence for moments of unexpected stress or apathy. Next time you feel off, run the 15-second checklist. Soften your face, name the internal storm, and complete one tiny task. Even when the external world remains the same, the traffic is still backed up and the deadlines are still there. Yet inside, your internal chemistry has completely shifted. These aren't habits that take months of practice to build. They are immediate biological triggers available at any moment. Happiness is a biological state that you can activate on demand.